Welcome to Seoul Television News. My name is Angela Ekuma. Let's begin with the headlines. Governor Francis Winfrey felicitates Chief Ifeanyi Udi on his 50th birthday celebration. President Tinubu preaches hope at Easter, orders military to end insecurity. U.S. to move on from Ukraine truce. And now the news in detail. Governor Francis Winfrey has extended his felicitations to Chief Ifeanyi Udi on the auspicious occasion of his 50th birthday celebration. Governor Winfrey made this known through press release, which was endorsed by the Chief Press Secretary to the Governor, Dr. Monday Uzo, observed that the birth of Chief Udi has brought succor and socio-economic transformation to innumerable Ebonyans and beyond. Details.
According to Governor Winfrey, as a renowned business mogul, industrialist, and passionate leader, Anyi Chuks, as he is fondly called, has left an indelible mark on the socio-economic landscape of Ebonyi State, in particular and Nigeria in general, evidenced in bettering the loss of people around him. He acknowledged that his commitment to enterprise, philanthropy, and public service remains deeply inspiring. As he celebrates the day of his birth, Governor Winfrey prayed God to give Chief Udi long life and good health to fulfill God's purpose in all his endeavors.
Today is Good Friday, a day Christians across the country of the world commemorate the crucifixion of Jesus Christ on the cross of Calvary. In this special report, EBBC reporter Chidebere Mwere takes a look at the significance and spiritual impact of Good Friday. The report.
Good Friday is one of the most solemn days in Christianity observed in remembrance of the crucifixion and death of Jesus Christ. It is commemorated by Christians with prayers, fasting, and church services to honor the profound sacrifice made by Jesus Christ for the redemption of humanity. This special day for Christians is preceded by the Last Supper, the final meal Jesus Christ shared with his disciples before his crucifixion. Speaking on the impact of Good Friday, the cleric of Nigerian Reformed Church, Reverend Joseph Mwibu, and Mr. Okechukwu Okwa, said Jesus Christ was crucified to bring peace and reconcile mankind with God. The Methodist Archbishop of Ebonyi Archdiocese, Most Reverend Chikwendo Oganigwe, and a cleric of the Methodist Church of Nigeria, Very Reverend Vincent Nwachukwu, said Good Friday holds immense religious importance for Christians and reminded them of Jesus Christ's sacrifice and the hope of redemption it brings. They encourage Christians to imbibe the spirit of good character as they commemorate the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. In commemorating the crucifixion of Jesus Christ, Christians should observe this day with solemnity and sober reflection, as it serves as poignant reminder of love, sacrifice, and forgiveness. For Salt TV News, I am Chidebere Mwore.
In the same vein, Good Friday is a day set aside in the Christendom to mark the crucifixion of Jesus Christ on the cross. It is observed during the Holy Week as part of the Paschal Triduum. In this special report, Idam Eleri examines the significance and implication of the day. The report.
Good Friday, also known as Holy Friday, Black Friday, Great Friday, or Friday of the Passion of the Lord, is a solemn Christian holy day commemorating the death of Jesus Christ on the cross of Calvary. This signifies the love of God for mankind, who gave his only begotten Son, Jesus Christ, to die for the sins of mankind, thereby giving grace and hope for Christians. According to an Anglican cleric, Bishop Monday Nkwago, who quoted the scripture, said the desire of God is that all men should be saved and urged Nigerians to embrace salvation as Christ has paid the sacrifice. A catechist of St. Mulumba's Catholic Church, Abakaliki, Mr. Daniel Onyele, said Good Friday is a period of sober reflection and a period that Christ sacrificed his life to redeem mankind from sin. Other Ebonyans, including Dr. Donato Silan and Prince Victor Mwenyi, appeal to people to use the period to examine their lifestyles, embrace peaceful coexistence, and ensure security of lives and property, which Christ exemplified. They used the day to call on Ebonyi people to love and forgive one another as a way of creating the needed conducive environment for Governor Francis Nwifuru to move the state forward. I am Idam Eleri.
Ebonyi people have applauded President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for officially flagging off the construction of the Calabar-Ebonyi-Benue-Nasarawa-Abuja Highway through the Ministry of Works, Chief David Umahi, who represented the president at the ceremony. Soul TV reporter Charles Ole Jr. went round the Abakaliki metropolis to seek stakeholders' opinions on the importance of the 118.8-kilometer superhighway road infrastructure of the renewed Hope administration. The report.
When contacted, the executive chairman of Ebonyi Local Government Council, as well as Agon chairman Chief Chinedu Ubru, said the superhighway road project holds significant importance in infrastructural development, would boost economic growth, enhance regional connectivity, and enhance job opportunities. Chief Ubru commended President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Minister of Works, Chief David Umahi, and Governor Francis Nwifuru for their unwavering commitment in making sure that the flag-off ceremony was successfully rounded off in the bid to render good governance to the people.
It's going to, boost the economic and the IGR of the Federation and Ebonyi State in particular. I want to use this opportunity to thank His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for remembering the Southeast and for starting that project in Ebonyi State. And to equally further thank His Excellency the Governor, Right Honorable Francis Nwifuru, who has given an enabling environment for them to take off. And as well appreciate the Honorable Minister of Works, Engineer Chief David Umahi, on whose office the project is being done. We the Ebonyans are very, very happy.
The chairman of artisans in Ebonyi State, Mr. Chibueze Mwalo, said that the superhighway would reduce transportation costs, making goods and farm produce more accessible to consumers and businessmen across the region.
I want to thank the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Tinubu, our dear Governor, His Excellency Prince Obuna Francis Nwifuru, and our Minister, our hard-working Minister, Engineer David Umahi, for this welcome development. Actually, this road that leads from Calabar, Ebonyi, Benue, Nasarawa to Abuja is a welcome development. Because if you look around, you will discover that these states are agricultural states. This road will help to transport agricultural produce. Whatever that is being produced in Calabar, whatever that is being produced in Ebonyi, Benue, Nasarawa, it can easily be transported from one state to another.
According to them, the Ebonyi section of the highway, inaugurated in 2025 by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is expected to provide faster access to markets for farmers and reduce transportation costs for traders. Charles Ole Jr. for Soul TV News.
You're still watching Soul Television News. At this point, we'll take a short break. More stories after now. Stay with us. You're welcome back. Thousands of commuters and motorists were stranded on the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, the main highway linking Nigeria's economic hub to other parts of the country, after an accident involving multiple vehicles occurred on the Kara Bridge end in Ward OPEC of the ever-busy route. The accident, which happened on Friday, involved trucks and some cars in the early hours of the day, causing a gridlock along the road. Details.
Authorities have not confirmed if there were any casualties in the accident on the EBBC road, but some people were injured. When newsmen visited the scene of the accident, officials of the Federal Road Safety Corps, FRSC, the Nigerian Police Force, NPF, LASTMA, and other emergency responders were on ground to condone the area and clear the traffic. But the gridlock owing to the accident has stretched to the end of the road and the 7-Up area of Lagos State. The situation led commuters to resort to trekking, while others waited patiently for the gridlock to ease.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on Friday asked Christians in the country to use the Holy Week and Easter to reflect on the enduring values of sacrifice, redemption, love, and hope. Details.
The president made the call in a message he signed on Good Friday, 2 days to the Easter celebration. According to Tinubu, he was saddened by the recent insecurity in the country. He also directed security operatives to decisively end the insecurity without delay. The recent tragic incidents and the loss of lives in some parts of the country deeply saddened him. He assured that his administration will restore peace and security in the country. The president also expressed gratitude to Nigerians for their patience and resilience as our economy begins to show encouraging signs.
A British couple were among the 4 people killed in a cable car crash near Naples. According to reports, the mountain cable car cabin plugged to the ground after one of the cables supporting it snapped on Thursday. Details.
The UK Foreign Office said it was in touch with local authorities but has not confirmed the identities of the victims. Prosecutors have launched an investigation as officials said the victims were 3 passengers and the driver of the cable car. Officials said the 5th person in the cabin was extremely injured in the crash at Mount Faito and airlifted to hospital. 16 people were rescued from a second cabin which was also on the line near the bottom of the valley at the time of the accident. They were winched to safety.
The U.S. will abandon trying to broker a Russia-Ukraine peace deal within days unless there are clear signs a truce can be reached. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio has warned. Russia launched a full-scale invasion of Ukraine in 2022 and has placed a number of conditions on any potential ceasefire. Details.
Despite the Trump administration's initial confidence that it could secure a deal quickly, attempts to reach a full ceasefire have yet to materialize, with Washington blaming both sides. He said it was clear that a peace deal would be difficult to strike, but there needed to be signs it could be done soon. U.S. President Donald Trump had said before he re-entered office that he would stop the fighting in the first 24 hours of his presidency.
And that's the news, but before we go, let's take a quick look at our major stories. Governor Francis Ogbonnawifo has extended his felicitations to Chief Ifeanyi Chukwumodi on the auspicious occasion of his 50th birthday celebration. Governor Nwifuru made this known through press release, which was endorsed by the Chief Press Secretary to the Governor, Dr. Mondozo. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on Friday asked Christians in the country to use the Holy Week and Easter to reflect on the enduring values of sacrifice, redemption, love, and hope. The U.S. will abandon trying to broker a Russia-Ukraine peace deal within days unless there are clear signs a truce can be reached. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio has warned. And that's the news. Many thanks for watching. My name is Angela Ekuma.